Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Large Cuff or Cuff Large Mini Pendant, 187340. So, beautiful pendant. I have the glass off the medium one to show you how beautiful the glass is. If you watch the other videos on the other sizes of this, there's two other sizes. I do the same thing. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece of glass, hand blown, incredibly thick. You can see how thick it is there. And can't say enough great things about it. So let's talk about the size of the fixture itself, and that's going to be from the bottom of this glass to the top of what we call the fixture body, and that's where the telescoping rods start. It's going to be 9.9 inches high, 7 inches in diameter, and then after that we have these adjustable ranges, and now we're going to be talking about overall height from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture, which is our bottom of our glass again. And because Hubbardton Forge has these patented telescoping rods, you're going to be able to get ranges. And those ranges are going to be, like I said, measured from the bottom of the glass to the ceiling. 3 ranges. Short is going to be 31.7 to 40.2. Standard is 31.8 to 47.5. Long, 38.5 to 55.5. If you want this shorter than the short, which means that you want to come down from your ceiling shorter than 31.7 for some reason, just drop me a quick note, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. Same thing for if you need this longer than 55.5. We do customs every day. It's very inexpensive to do customs. Adds a little time, adds a little money, non-returnable, but you can do all kinds of fun things with these. I could even turn this into like a semi-flush, I guess, if I wanted to, have it come down about a foot. So all kinds of things we can do. That's the beauty of Hubbardton Forge, that they make everything here in Vermont and it's made to order. So moving on from there, let's talk about a couple quick things. If you're on our site for this, on the page, over on that right-hand side of your screen in those tabs, scroll down a little bit and there's a link. It says click here for installations instructions PDF. Click on that for me. Those are the instructions that are going to be in the box for this, and they show you a ton of information about it. They show you drawings and all kinds of information about the canopy. 5-inch canopy, round, that's going to be going on the ceiling. Goes over your 4-inch junction box. There's a bracket on the inside of this, and that's how these all come together. It's going to show you that on that paperwork. It's also going to show you that this is slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees. There's a knuckle right here built at the top of this and allows this to bend. So it can be flat on a flat ceiling, and it can be up to a 45-degree slope without a problem at all. So no special things are going to be required. Why don't we talk about now, we're jumping to finishes. If you're on our page for this, HandmadeInVermont.com, over on the left-hand side of your screen in the red tabs, Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. It's going to be a video at the top of that page. It's me talking about finishes with you guys. I'm going to be referencing a chart down below. So scroll down, chart with 10 finishes on it. You're going to notice some of the finishes have the letter A on them, some have the letter B on them. That's going to be talking about translucent finishes on heavy forging in that video. So kind of watch that. Not a lot of heavy forging on this, so it's going to be more in line with the letters, with the pictures of the letter B on it for boy, more uniform. So but like I said, go back and forth and use the video with that chart and you'll understand. When you're done, go back to the chart. You can click on those pictures and see lots of bigger pictures of whatever finish you guys just clicked on. Lots of samples to show you. So after that, let's talk about this socket. So Hubbardton calls this a halogen fixture. Not necessarily true. Porcelain G9 socket. It is going to come with a halogen bulb, and it caps you at a 60 watt for all of 3 of these fixtures. Now, and you never touch a halogen bulb with your bare hands, remember that. And it's a dimmable fixture on top of all that. So, however, this will also accept all these new LEDs that you can find out on the internet, which is a great resource for finding LEDs. Just remember that when you do find LEDs for these, the strength of an LED is going to be based on its size. So some of these are pretty long. They might poke out the bottom of that cuff a little bit. But like I said, there's some shorter, more squat ones that are out there too. You just have to do your homework and a little bit of research to kind of get the ones that are going to be right for your needs. So, but in the beginning, just use the halogen bulbs. They come with it and they dim beautifully, and they don't use that much electricity. So I think that kind of covers pretty much everything. We have the medium one on display in our showroom here in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. Biggest showroom in the world of their products. They use this as their showroom here. Over on the left-hand side of the screen in the red tabs, there's going to be a what's on display page, and you can see everything that's here before you guys come. We also have a clearance center, and the clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an awesome deal, but you kind of have to come here to use it, so keep that in mind. Measure your ceilings too. It's really important to measure your ceilings, with a real measuring tape, no guessing, and then bring that information when you guys come in. Because when you go through our clearance book, you have to kind of look and see what someone else returned or what a showroom sample was, and you have to make sure it works for your needs. Plus, if we're going to be talking about fixtures, I want to know what that magic number is. Showroom is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can email us at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, or you can call 802-446-2400. When you order your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No other dealer does that. And trust me, a lot of them are going to try to not get you to ever return anything. Big things, giant things on pallets, we'll always give you a heads up, do not come back. So just kind of keep that in mind too. And on top of that, Hubbardton Forge has a rush program. So a lot of people don't even know this. Generally takes 3 to 4 weeks to get product out from them, because that's how you get all your finishes to play with and all this kind of stuff as far as ranges go. We can cut that time in half. It's per line item. So if you have 2 or 3 or 4 of these same exact pendants, it is really cheap to get them out in half the time. So just contact me for that information. Any questions, let me know, and thank you for stopping in today, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.